Hi, Christine here of Yesnomads.com, and today we are going to show you some highlights of the city of Dunedin in New Zealand, in the South Island. And behind me you can see the Robert Burns statue. Robert Burns, he was a Scottish poet, and it's an exact replica of the same statue that is standing in Central Park in New York City. And on the other side here you can see St. Paul's Cathedral. And just on the other side is the Town Hall of Dunedin. If you look closer around the statue, then you can see plaques of the Writer's Walk featuring quotes of local and international writers. Dunedin is also a UNESCO City of Literature. From October to April, the city offers daily heritage walks. You can inquire about the times during the main and the off-season at the visitor center. There are various sites and historic buildings within walking distance in the city centre. One of the main attractions is a tour of Cadbury World. We didn't have time to do the tour, but we can recommend you the separate retail shop. A popular museum of Dunedin is the Otago Settlers Museum, which showcases the history and heritage in an interactive way. Dunedin railway station is another historic gem of Dunedin. It was built between 1873 and 1906, and it was the largest and busiest railway station in New Zealand. The interior shows beautiful windows and a mosaic floor. Aside from that, you can see the Sports Hall of Fame on the upper level. There's a small fee to pay to enter it. And on the other side from that, on the upper level, you can see a small art gallery. The gallery is free to enter. During the summer is also a scenic coastal tourist train that departs from the station. Within a 20-minute car journey from Dunedin, you can reach Lana Castle, which is the only fully restored castle in New Zealand. It was built in 1871 by William Lana, who built it for his wife Eliza. Nowadays it is owned and cared for by the Barker family, who have spent decades restoring it. It is filled with original period furniture and antiques. You can purchase separate entry tickets for the garden, from where you can have a good view over the area. But in any case, we found that the castle was the real highlight, and simply seeing the garden wouldn't have been worth it for us. If you are simply looking for a good viewpoint, then have a look at Soldiers Monument. We discovered this about halfway on our drive along the Highcliffe Road from the castle to Dunedin. We saw the sign to Soldiers Monument, we parked the car at the nearby lay-by and did a short uphill walk to the monument. It is the perfect spot to get panoramic views over the area of Dunedin. New Zealand has another castle, which is called Carville Castle. The castle is a ruin and unfortunately not accessible. It belonged to the Cargill family, who back in the day also created a tunnel to Tunnel Beach. You can reach it via a coastal walkway. And here you can see parts of the walkway. And eventually you will reach this big rock. And if you walk onto the rock, you will eventually see the tunnel on your left-hand side. We were there during sunset, but it seems to be even better during sunrise. The short hike was the perfect ending to our day out to Dunedin. You can find more details like addresses on our website, yesnomads.com.